Yo, what is up YouTube? Cronin here, back with another video. Do you guys want talent tokens like this in AnimeChampionsSimulator? Well, today in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the greatest way to AFK farm talent tokens so that you guys can also farm thousands of tokens per night and get all the champion stats that you want. Quickly before this video begins, I just want to say a disclaimer that this was not my original idea. I did stumble upon another YouTuber who made this and I decided to copy them, and I found it to be much better than my last method. So if you guys haven't, make sure to subscribe to them. I will put their channel in the description below, and this is what their channel looks like. Also, before the video begins, we are so close to 3,000 subscribers, and when we hit 3,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away 3,000 Robux worth of game passes live on stream. So if you find my content interesting or entertaining at all, make sure to like and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. It's free, and you can always unsubscribe later if you don't enjoy my content. But let's just get straight into the tutorial. Alright y'all, so first you're going to need a software called TinyTask. TinyTask is basically a macro system that records your movements and replays it. It's not a cheat, it's completely safe to use, and it's allowed by Roblox. Most professional players end up using TinyTask, so if you guys haven't downloaded that yet, make sure to do it because you're going to need it for this video. Or you can use any other macro system. I'm not sure how those work, but TinyTask is what we're going to be using in today's video. Alright guys, so now that we have that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and go over to Pirate Town where we can set up our macro system. Alright, so here we are in the Pirate Town. This is actually the easiest map to get all the spirits, if you guys didn't know. So what we're going to want to do is, before we open our TinyTask, we're going to want to go over to this corner right here with this green little leaf on the wall. Move yourselves into this corner like right here where you can't move at all. And then what you're going to want to do is zoom all the way out and then look up until like you can't turn up anymore. And from here, what you're going to want to do is open your TinyTask software. Alright guys, so here is our TinyTask software right here. So for preferences, what you're going to want to do is always set to continuous playback. The recording and playback hotkeys are both subjective, so choose whatever feels comfortable for you. But for this video, I will be using my recording hotkey as F8 and my playback to Control Shift. I just find it really easy to use, so I'm just going to leave it with that. And I also set mine to always on top. I just find it a lot easier to use because you always know where it's at. And I will also be using this auto clicker right here. You don't have to use it, but I think it's a lot more efficient because it's going to be clicking a lot faster than you can, so I find it easier. So now that we're in this corner here and we have our TinyTask open, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to start recording here, and then I'm going to start clicking at all these spawn locations. You guys can follow along with me if you want. So I'm just going to go ahead and click around here, and then I'm going to click at this spawn location right here. And then what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to come down here. It doesn't matter what walk speed you can have any of them, but follow me down here. I'm going to start clicking down here because that's at one of the locations. Then I'm going to walk over this red house and click back here because that's where another spawn is. I'm going to walk all the way up here, climb up these stairs, and I'm going to make sure you guys do this. Make sure to go into this wall and then hug yourselves in this corner right here so that it resets the movement so that you don't get a bug. Then you're going to want to go out and then travel up here up the stairs and click at that spawn location. Then I'm going to go up and I'm going to start clicking at that spawn location behind the umbrella. Then I'm going to go up a little bit more, go right, and then I'm going to go up and I'm going to click over here at that location. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go down, go right, and then I'm going to walk into this wall here. And then I'm going to start clicking at that location right there. And then I'm going to go back into this wall right here so that I can reset my starting point. You have to reset your starting point or else you're probably going to get bugged and then your character will most likely reset. Well, not like reset, but it will mess with the TinyTask and then your character will end up like dead or in another world or something like that. So now that we're in this corner, we're going to go ahead and hold S to move out. We're going to go ahead and click on this location right here. We're going to walk over here and then go up here, and then we're going to start clicking at this location over at this like green military turret. From there, we're going to go back down, and then I'm going to go right one more time to get this spawn location right here, and then I'm going to finish off by using that location right there. So now once you've clicked on every single location, make sure to do it very thoroughly because if you miss it, it will mess up the entire thing. You're going to want to go back over here, and then you're going to want to walk into this wall, then hit jump space once, and then what you're going to want to do is hold W until you go to this wall for a couple seconds so that you make sure that you're actually at the wall. Then hold D so that you line yourselves back in this corner. I hold it for a few extra seconds just to make sure that I don't bug or anything like that. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And now what we're going to do is we're going to swap our preferences around like I am doing right here. And now if we press F8, you guys should see that our character is going to replay the entire motion. And what that's going to do is going to loop this over and over, and it will collect spirits for you guys every single time. In my last method, factors such as lag and other stuff would always mess it up, but for this version, it doesn't seem to be the case. This is most likely because you have a bunch of restarting points so that it won't like, when you did it originally, you'd always like end up hitting a wall or something like that. But with this, you have multiple reset points, so you're a lot less likely to get like stuck in a random corner. I've done this for nights at a time and I've experienced really good rates. Like I've gone upwards of like 5,000 to 7,000 every single night. And the best part is it's really reliable and you can actually use your teams like while you're doing this. So you can equip your DPS team and have auto attack on and it will kill everything in the area as well, which will contribute to your damage team. Not team, your damage achievement if you guys are trying to get the extra damage bonus, which I highly recommend. You guys should try to be very specific when you're doing this and copy exactly what I do, because if you guys don't do it exactly as I did, then you will most likely mess up. I know that I've messed up before because I didn't click the actual spawn location, which can waste hours of your guys' time. So I'd make sure to at least watch your recording at least one time over just to make sure you didn't mess it up at all. And the best part is you can use any walk speed with this. You just have to make sure to go to the restarting points. So as you guys see here, it's gonna go back to its original spawn location right here, and then it's gonna go back into the wall, and that's gonna complete the recording process. Just to show you guys that it works, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm actually gonna equip my team here and I'm gonna set them to auto attack. And you guys are probably wondering why I'm doing that, and the reason is in my previous version that I uploaded, you couldn't do that because you'd lag too much and then it would set you off the path. But with this method, you can do the entire thing with your auto attack on, and no matter the lag, it will always give you the correct path. So having auto attack shouldn't really matter. You can also do this with any walk speed. I've never experienced it bug like other people have reported to me. As I addressed, I know there were some issues with my previous method, but this one should work a lot better for you all. Again, I recorded this pretty slowly with my tiny task just to show you guys all the locations, but if you speed run the entire thing like I usually do, you should complete it in about 50 seconds, which is around the same time as my previous method, and this one works a lot better in my opinion. I'm gonna let this one play out just to show you guys that it's not gonna bug. Alright guys, so the recording just ended actually, and as you guys saw, it put us right back into our starting location and it gave us a few extra talent tokens. If you don't believe me, you can rewind the video and you'll see that we have more than we began with. But yeah, that's how you're gonna be able to AFK thousands of talent tokens per night. It's really simple and easy to do, but if you guys do have any questions regarding this video, make sure to leave them in the comment section below and I will do my best to reply to them all. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video. Thank you all for watching and I will see you guys in the next one.